Hello, Cancer placements. Welcome to Soul Healing with Holly. This will be your tarot and crystal guidance love forecast from the month of May 2022. Don't worry if you see this at any other time. The messages are meant to reach you when you need to hear them. This will be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. As usual, because this is a general message, please take only what resonates, and if this doesn't resonate, you may want to check your other placement videos. All right, Cancer placements, we're going to start by getting some overall themes or messages from the Romance Angels Oracle deck. We'll follow that up with clarification from tarot, add some Power of Love activation cards, and finally, we will choose a crystal from the bowl of crystals to represent an area of focus or an area of healing. All right, Cancers, let's get started with your first messages. Do Cancer placements need to focus on when it comes to love in the month of May 2022? What are some overall themes, messages, or guidance for Cancer placements in love? Right, up first we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So maybe you've been single for a very long time and you are getting impatient when it comes to finding a partner. This is saying this partner that you are going to have has been worth the wait. Maybe this is a relationship that you've been in that's just moving very slowly. And again, this is saying it's going to be worth the wait. It's going to be everything that you hope for. It's going to make you emotionally satisfied, and trust that divine timing is at work in this. So don't get impatient. Understand that the universe is trying to align you with your soulmate. Then we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So maybe your love life has been a struggle because of the relationship your parents had. And this will not be for all of you, obviously. But maybe you carry some fear when it comes to being in a relationship because of what happened with your parents. Maybe they didn't have the most loving relationship. Maybe you feel like they only stayed together for your sake or something like that. So understanding that they did what they could at the time, they didn't know better, and understanding that they probably did the best they could is going to help you heal. Not carrying that with you. I have many people asking me if I believe in like generational curses or things like that. And if there is such a thing, you can actually break that. It's you healing that ancestral wound, perhaps, instead of saying a generational curse. I feel like you are learning from their mistakes and knowing what to do better, or knowing what to do for yourself, and understanding that their relationship will not be your relationship. Then we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So maybe you have a particular person in mind and they will be coming to you very soon, or you will hear from them very soon. Or if this is manifesting your soulmate that's been worth waiting for, this is saying to be very clear on what you are manifesting. Now, I often say this about manifesting. Don't limit yourself to a particular person. Instead, manifest the qualities that you want in a person, the characteristics that are important to you in a person, because perhaps there is someone even better for you out there that you are unaware of, and you are limiting yourself to a particular person if that's what you are manifesting. So instead, focus on the characteristics that you want in a healthy, loving relationship. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. This will be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements for the month of May 2022. Cancer, if you like this reading, if it resonates with you, please hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. And if you are interested, I do offer personal readings on my website at soulhealingwithholly.com. All right, up first we have Three of Swords, Seven of Wands, Eight of Swords, such anxiety from the past, Six of Pentacles, and overall is the Two of Pentacles. So right now, your life might be about juggling multiple things. I feel like you're spreading your energy thin. Like it could be your relationship and your career life, or your family and your relationship, something like that. Like you're struggling to keep both things in balance at the same time. Also, I feel like the Two of Pentacles is sometimes weighing the pros and cons of something, or you might have two opportunities that you're deciding between in that case. So I don't know if this makes sense to any of you, but to me, that's what the Two of Pentacles could represent as an overall. But I feel like you are moving on from some past heartbreak. The Three of Swords is painful heartbreak in your past. I just feel like at the time, you never thought you were going to not feel the pain. And you are moving on from this. I do feel like you are moving on from this, but it's been a struggle. And I feel like you have moments where it still pulls you back in, that you are still focused on this past relationship instead of seeing opportunities for new relationships coming in. It kind of causes you fear to let go, or causes you fear to start again because of this past. But with the Seven of Wands, I feel like maybe you have blocked that person from your past. This is about feeling like you have to defend yourself, or that you, like I said, block them, or you have a wall up now because of this past heartbreak. And it makes so much sense to have that, but it's not making it any easier to find a relationship if that's what you're looking for, if your walls are up. You do have to allow people into your life if you want them to get to know you, even though that might be scary. I'm really surprised we don't have the Moon card here. So I feel like you need to let your walls down a little bit. If someone is trying to get to know you, let them get to know you. I know, again, there's always that fear involved in, well, what if they hurt me like this past person has hurt me? Well, I always mention this as well. You have two options. You can live happily by yourself, or you can allow someone the opportunity to get to know you, and perhaps it will become something that you have been waiting for. But you won't know until you try. So there is always that risk of heartbreak again, but then decide if you would rather spend your life alone to not allow that to happen. That's the kind of decision that you have to make, and maybe that's what that Two of Pentacles is about as well. I feel like if that's the decision you have to make, it is causing you anxiety. Now, this anxiety as well could be from the past. It's thoughts that you are torturing yourself with. It might be this person said negative things to you and you still tell yourself those negative things. This is about releasing yourself from that. Take off the blindfold and see things clearly. See that you are the one that's keeping yourself trapped, that you can get out of this if you choose to deal with the thoughts that you know are not true. When you have a negative thought about yourself, I want you to ask yourself, is it true? And if it's not, then you need to release it. You need to release this anxiety. I feel like anytime someone tries to get to know you, there's all of this anxiety that builds up in you due to the fear of being heartbroken like you were in the past. It's time to move forward from that. Free yourself from this anxiety, from this torture that you are putting yourself through. The Six of Pentacles talks about finding balance in your life. In a relationship, the Six of Pentacles is about give and take, and not always being the one to give or not always being the one to take. It's like finding that balance that you would both need in the relationship. Often when I see this in a relationship or love reading, I feel like you are usually the one that gives to others, and then they take advantage of you, and then you become heartbroken. So make sure if you are starting a new relationship that you have the understanding between you from the start of what are your boundaries and what are the things that are important to you. How can they show you that they care about you? What is it that you need? I feel like all of that should be mentioned at the beginning, so it's clear for both parties involved. And then you have a very balanced relationship then. I feel like that's going to be important for you, Cancer. All right, let's get your Power of Love activation cards for Cancer. Right, up first we have release. There you go. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. And that is exactly what I was saying with this Eight of Swords card here. You need to release that. You need to release the fear and the anxiety that you are carrying from your past. Even if you've been heartbroken, you cannot assume that that will happen again. So release that. Allow yourself to move forward. Know that you deserve love moving forward. Free yourself. We have purpose. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. This is a beautiful card. So maybe your purpose is to love yourself. And sometimes as humans, that is the most difficult person for us to love. And I feel like you really need to give yourself some self-love this month, Cancer. To understand that your purpose is to consciously demonstrate love to others, but also to yourself. And when you love yourself, then others can easily love you as well. That is part of your purpose. Then you have discernment. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Beautiful. Because again, that fear with the Three of Swords, you need to release that. And you are discerning that not everyone is going to hurt you. Okay? Distinguish that love from fear, truth from illusion. So again, this represents the illusions that you are telling yourself, the things that are not true. Think about the truth of the matter instead of who you truly are. All right, let's get your crystal for the month. All right. This is, can't tell if it's sodalite or Marchetti. Let me see. Where's my other one? Sorry, the two just look so similar. Where is it? There it is. Okay. At the bottom. Sorry for that delay. Okay, so this one has the white in it. This one is the sodalite. Sorry, some of them look so similar. I just want to make sure I'm giving you an accurate reading. So the sodalite is about order and calmness of your mind. Okay, so this is, and I feel like that's so important with that Eight of Swords, is the calming your mind. It's also about encouraging rational thoughts. So important with that Eight of Swords, again, having rational thoughts and truth. It's about verbalizing your feelings as well. So maybe you do need to communicate to someone how you feel. And again, like I said, setting boundaries with someone in a relationship is good, but not like having your walls up so they can't get to know you. So that's the opposite feeling of that. It also can enhance your self esteem. Again, if that is not what this Eight of Swords is talking about, those negative thoughts. So be positive and loving towards yourself. Tell yourself things that are true, not focused on the negative thinking that you have had about yourself, Cancer. All right, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed your weekly reading. If you did, your monthly love reading, if you did, please hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed and also hit that notification bell so you can be notified of your next reading.